at Toronto, because when they played last time online, CleanX dropped a .65, one of the worst series we've ever seen him have. He has not been that player at the major. He's cranked things up, and Abizi at a .71, and Abizi this weekend has been on fire.
Here we go, Raleigh. Man of the moment of Abizi. An outstanding set of plays yesterday, and let's see how he fares here on hardpoint.
Just gets traded out instantly. Dropping a big 2, and hey, CleanX there for the follow-up. 4-man wipe and Ultra inside of P1. A lot of time gonna go their way, and the rotation not gonna be ideal, but hey, as far as P1 goes, this is a decent little chunk to start the game with.
Yeah, this is a good look so far out of Toronto Ultra. Middle of the map, all theirs. Hardpoint time ticking away, it's 20 seconds left. Faze are going to get an open field for a moment. That is a wonderful thing. You don't want to be going into the next hardpoint with no time. A big opening moment for him. Wins that incredibly important fight against CleanX.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's the battle. It's going to be that sort of situation all game long. Abizi versus CleanX, and well, Atlanta on top of that one, and Scrap with the slow crowd walk for the pre-aim, and Abizi gets the trades, but he has to stay alive so his teammates can spawn up, and does just that. Atlanta Faze have at least the back, but Toronto Ultra on the rotation.
Oh!
They break right through.
Oh, lordy. Simp now trying to make his way through stairs on the wrap. As Atlanta Faze looking to break on towards this hardpoint. P2's up. Wide open angles here to work with here on lobby, and in we go. Simp plays it smart, plays it patient. Good gunny though. Slash to the last man there for Faze, brought down hardpoint Ultra.
And Ultra just looking too good, man. Again, Atlanta might have had those initial spawns early on, but now you're forced in a spot where Selim has to snake his Sunday best, and it's only Saturday. And in the hill, it looks like the Swarm is there for Atlanta to make the break, but that's only for 20 seconds on that rotation. Toronto Ultra, they're happy for it. They get a setup around Kitchen. All 4 players pushed out. It's exactly what they want.
The Ultra, great start. Nice second hard point, now it was the third, and so far things are looking very, very clean on Hotel so far. Atlanta Faze now making their way through Restaurant, CleanX on the other side. A big win from Simp. That's going to be the opening right through the front door.
Let's see what he can do. The rookie having to feed off 2 of these players right now, and maybe make it all 3. The pinch is too perfect. Atlanta Faze, it is a cakewalk into Kitchen. And now you got players like CleanX trying to pinch, and number 6 inside. He has been waiting to make his move. He's been hiding in the back, waiting to make the break with CleanX. See what they got.
And there he is from the outside. Suppressing fire, allows CleanX in, gets 1, traded out, still going though. Standy gets in, gets 2, break Ultra.
And that is beautiful stuff coming out from inside as well. The coordination and the patience is perfect. And you have all that patience just to get gunned by Simp. Breaks the big 3, shuts them all down. Atlanta Faze, they're gonna take the lead.
Chris Lair, Simp, 7-5 on a 3 spree. Over to Stanley to fight for the final 15 seconds here. Meanwhile, across map, his teammates now looking towards bar. We're not here for a drink, we're here for the next hard point. There it is on the mini-map. CleanX, whoa boy, Abizi, man alive. That's a clean 4 down there for Toronto Ultra. Advantage Faze.
I mean, that's Atlanta Faze bold, right? Someone needs to make the big play. Simp just comes out and guns 3 players, and well, obviously Atlanta Faze on the rotation. First time they've actually been able to get a clean setup from the hard point, and obviously you see the kill feed making perfect use of it. Now the back spawns actually come through for Toronto, though. This is tough to read.
Yeah, Toronto now making their way through lobby, sneaking in. No idea just yet. Standy the pinch there. Next up, Selim, backs on out. Reinforcement for Faze now moving in. He's gonna have a hard point for a second, but it's Simp straight through. Can't get a second. Inside big win. Abizi in and out. The tag team there from Atlanta Faze. Gonna find 1 more kill, and you've still got presence here. The play is not over yet.
And Selim is playing his life like no other. He is actually getting his teammates those back spawns, but this is a lot of hill time that they're exchanging away, but a couple gunfights come through and should be poised up for those final 20 seconds. So nice little moment, nice little stretch for Faze, making things work, but obviously it's the seesaw effect. You win 1 hill, you potentially lose that next. Ultra, their turn to respond on the Restaurant hill.
It feels like trying to defy gravity at times playing hardpoint in MW2, but now the Restaurant is up. Your table is ready, Toronto Ultra, and right now we're seating 1. Kills are coming through now from Faze. The wind-up hit, they're going to wait until the full squad gets there and try and break it in 1 go.
And you got Breakdancer and Sandy. You apparently don't have trophies, though. It's a nade that takes him down, so that is going to be the break. Insight gets gone to bed as well, and the trophies don't get good use, so Atlanta Faze, again, just an easy roll-through on the Kitchen. Their breaks have been flawless.
Here comes Ultra, counter-attack, Abizi, 2 in the feed, brought down immediately. Now Standy trying to get into the fight. You've still got hard point time going to Faze, and so far, it's fantastic. 128 climbing, the 71 of Ultra. Still a few members on there. Standy gets that dead silence reset. Now hitting the back line. This is good work. And here comes Law. Abizi gets 2. How in the name of all things sacred did he get those? A great hold phase.
And keep in mind, Selim hasn't died in 2.5 minutes. He started this spree at the intro of the last hill, so talk about a man that knows how to play his life. And here we go for the awkward fight where everybody's on the top left side of the minimap, even though the hill's towards the bottom. So Ultra get the control first, but if a guy like Scrappy can't stay alive, and it looks like he should be good to do so, well, you protect your man that's inside the hill.
Keep your man inside the hill safe, and you stop that precision airstrike coming through as well. So now it's on Sim to get the job done with his gun only. He's backing him up, contest there. Stanley wins a big one. Hard point still in the hands of Ultra. Selim now, next man up through the top side of bedroom. Stanley has eyes on, but oh dear, this is going to be painful. That trophy system's not going to help here.
Now we'll see how many he takes down, or at the very least, maybe forces him outside the hill. Sandy, he's gonna survive. Pick the new corner, and I mean, that is just a streak that ends up getting wasted. Ultra happy for it. They don't have to worry about that in the back end. Might have to worry about the wall bangs, but it looks like Insight does not care. Abizi, the final pinch, and he's gonna get it, but that's all for 10 seconds, and honestly, only the potential of it. Kleenex, he's here to fight.
Yeah, he's looking for the kill here on Abizi, trying to stop the spree before it gets out of hand, and Abizi, 21 and 12. He's having an absolute tear here on Hotel.
Oh, and Sim can hear this, by the way. Insight's very loud, but Insight also just tags him up and backs him off. Sim right now, too much pressure. Nades are perfect, and in spite of the trophy, maybe it was just all for bait where Sim falls, his teammates get all of the kills. And also that battle for the right side spawns. Atlanta there early on, and also full control of the hill.
First set of hard points done. Back to the center we now go, and Kleenex and Insight, they're the men in the feed, finding the kills. A chance now for Toronto Ultra to get some time in this one, because Atlanta Faze chance from start to finish so far. The front runners, it's been very good indeed.
And poor Kleenex on these rotations, can't find it. Now Ultra back in the hill, which is nice, but obviously 60-point deficit for the moment. They got a long way to go, and your opportunities on P2 are looking a little bit sparse. It's going to be a bit of a hike to cross the map, and obviously Atlanta Faze are going to have the early setup. All the pressure, though, coming from the top side.
Top side indeed. Insight's going to have to play this slowly from the inside of the fragrance store here. Eyes outside, no one there. Now his teammates find the way forward. You can hear the rattling of gunfire right next to him. Hard point's up. You got a couple of kills on the outside. Kleenex has hit the go button. Time to get into this hard point. Time to get Faze out of it. Standing on the flank. Here comes the pinch, and it's a magnificent bit of work. The break's done, but Simp's still in the play.
Yeah, even these players having so much difficulty knowing where the pressure is going to be coming from, though. Worried about the deep hallway pushes, but it's actually going to be the mid steps. And again, too many directions to look right now for Ultra, but so far, so good. Breaking it through the front, you got bullies out the back windows in Atlanta Faze. That should have been the rotation. Instead, this is Ultra now back in the game.
Locking it down. 30 seconds remaining here on lobby. P2 in the second set. Sim for the big win, but it's not enough to stop the flow of time. Whoa! Kleenex, that was a massive gunfight. That's going to be another solid 20 seconds going his way. His teammates, though, they're spawning right-hand side. They got to get to kitchen ASAP.
And obviously, this could be a money hill. Atlanta Faze, when they need to break kitchen, they did so instantly. Well, now it's Ultra's turn to try and attack. A bit of a spread setup right now for the moment, and maybe Abizi even with like late flank opportunities. But you don't even have to flank it if your ARs are cutting him down along the way. Kleenex, the only player from Ultra that's nearby. He's got to wait for some help.
Here we go. The guns are up. You see those two red arrows on the minimap looking towards the entrance Kleenex was. Selim keep him down. Here comes the teamwork though from Ultra. Steady, one man at a time. They're getting closer and closer towards the outside of the kitchen. Stack up on all the doors. Wait for the perfect hit, and here we go. Straight into it, there's the contest. Standing waiting for a miracle to happen. Gets a big win on the first, the second man on the other side of the counter. Timing though not there. Faze stay alive.
And Ultra with absolutely nothing so far for this break, and well, teammates are falling along the way, so Inside trying to flank, and Inside actually able to get a kill, but it snakes inside the kitchen. Everybody's gonna fall. Sim's the last man standing. Needs to get them all, but does get put down. Ultra eventually fight for this scrap, and now Kleenex again needs to be the hero. He's got the timing, he has gotten through. He is behind everybody on Faze.
This could be huge right now for Ultra. No, Sim snuffed him out. That's a massive movement, a massive play. Faze now with a serious advantage going into bar.
And that is unreal awareness as well by Sim in that moment. Always making those intelligent plays, and now it is just gone straight ahead. Sim with the first, no one there for the trades. Atlanta with the wipe, and this might be Atlanta for the game.
It could be, yeah. They're so close. They can get it on here in bar. 4-man hit now from Ultra to the back line. Make it 3 men. Make it 2 men. Oh boy, Stanley staying alive. The time's still ticking though. You've got to get your go button on now. Toronto Ultra, get moving. Slasher, a brick wall of defense holding them back. 10 seconds for the win.
And they're just being funneled, man. They're being funneled through the small doorways and getting gunned down along the way. Done and dusted. Map 1 in the books. Atlanta Faze. Too clean.
Too clean.
Anytime Standy has dead silence active, you know something crazy is going to happen.
Here we go. Search Destroy up now. It's first to 6 rounds for the win here. Atlanta Faze fanning out very quickly across the map. Simp's already taken some damage. Well, there you go. Classic Abizi first blood.
I mean, look, he'll do it any way that he needs, but what a response right there with the LAB. Back to the lab with the chemistry, and it's going to be an A-site hit, and it is mostly open. Selim, the only player that's even remotely nearby to try to stop this, but it looks like Ultra, no dead silence yet. They're going to be taking it slow.
3v3, less than a minute to go. Slasher's going to be the man far left-hand side of the minimap. Going a little too wide out. Yeah, worried. Again, knowing full well that sniper's likely to be in play. Bomb now making its way towards A.
And I think Atlanta Faze are just playing without the information, because Selim started to watch the cross like down towards the middle of the map, but those players already passed. They're trying to set up the pinch.
They're getting real close. Slasher's going to check it. Bang! Big shot from inside there. Takes care of him. 2v2 now.
Yeah, you got to collect that bomb, though. 30 seconds left, and, well, here's the first dead silence play. I think Kleenex doing the smart thing, just back off, but Abizi gets to fly, and yet gets the sound cue as well. All the snipes inside was able to hit. Now he's forced to clutch, and that is the start he needs.
Okie dokie, 1v1, less than 20 seconds now. Dead silence active for either side, but you are going to see insights last a little bit longer. Abizi, will he guess correctly? Spotted there. On the inside of the vans, he's not been seen just yet. Jump check! Big win, Abizi! A matter of seconds to go. Faze, strike first.
That's a little first round ace from Abizi as well. I'm fairly certain gets the first blood, as he is prone to do. And again, fast never, TAC 56, it does not matter. Ace in round 1, and that was not Toronto Ultra versus Atlanta Faze. That was Abizi versus Insight, and Abizi came out on top.
Abizi already with an incredible search and destroy, KD and Briley alone. The Game 5 series they had against Vegas to get to this moment in time, he was putting up astounding numbers on LSC low. It was 14 or 15. See if he can't do it again here in Embassy.
And not just the numbers, he was world starring players as well. So again, Abizi back to that top form, and Abizi back to being aggressive. I mean, he is hunting for first blood around that B bomb site. As Standy, I think, maybe waiting to catch an errant simp on the map. But it's Abizi, yes, in the mix. This is what he does. This is when he is at his finest. The first blood machine.
Bomb plant over towards B as well. Atlanta Faze playing every single possible advantage they've got. Scrap's going to make a dead silence move now. See if he can't hit the go. Up top there, you can see him. So Simp so slowly crawling towards the bottom side of that ladder. He's not going to make a single bit of noise, but Stanley's going to spot him out. This is a nice bit of 3v3 work now. 30 seconds on the clock. And look at that. Abizi again. Another dead silence move. Snipe though. Interesting turn. 25 on the clock. All down a Slasher.
And you already know he's either going to be top PD or on this outside lane. You got 3 players to stare at 2 things. And that's the first gunfight. Slasher, there's potential.
They're trying to make the move now immediately to take care of him. He's going to be noisy. Time ticking though. 10 seconds. Keeping him pinned. You have to get on towards the bomb, but he may not be there. Slasher has done it. Slasher has done it. It's 2-0. Atlanta Faze.
Dude, absolute beams out of the world champion. Thanos with a little snap as well. That first gunfight, absolutely ridiculous on Scrappy, who's standing maybe just a little bit too tall with his chest up. And after the fact, it's just good repositioning. Shows himself down low, sprints up top, and I think it was Insight who is top PD, jumps out to try to help his boy, but Slasher, just clinical work there in search. Outside of the gunny, nothing too crazy, just easy repositioning. 2 rounds in a row, Atlanta.
He keeps him guessing. An Insight on the chase there, just a little too slow. Magnificent work now from Atlanta Faze so far. 2 very, very solid rounds. Selim and Simp have yet to get kills, by the way. This has all been Abizi. 5-1. 2-2 now for Slasher. Nades on the cross, that will connect. Oh no. Damage dealt. Wow! That's not normal. That shouldn't be allowed. But that's another first blood.
I mean, that's a disrespect. Yeah, dude, disrespect from Abizi right now on the things he is challenging. Second to none, but you have a little bit of an opening on the flank. Keep in mind, Insight though on a 4. That's the man to watch for Toronto.
Pressure on Simp now. He's heavily tagged up. Stanley's going to likely come around this corner, but Simp holding the iron there, holding the iron sight. 30 seconds. and Ultra can level it up and get on the board.
And Insight, yeah, let him run past. Insight lets him run straight past. He was waiting for the second, so even the trigger discipline when you need it. 2v2, but again, that bomb is down. Faze, Sim, I mean, you gotta fly.
Gotta make a move immediately, same spot that we saw Atlanta Faze in a second ago. Will Insight get another kill? Oh, it's noisy, it's annoying, and there we go. The spree done. Can Sim get close enough? The answer is no. Big work out of Standy. That's the round, Ultra.
Yeah, Insight just making too many good plays, and again, just slowing that pace down, dragging Sim with that little bit of extra time, baiting him into the hallway, and I mean, hey, good news for Atlanta. You shut down the streaks. Insight not going to be able to connect with that 6th kill, but nice little bounce back there for Ultra. Insight has been on point, and honestly, for Beezy, I understand why he's flying out like that, but the ego, a little bit too close to the sun on that one. You know, fries for the first blood, and ends up just getting caught out by the snipe. But I mean, hey, so far, Abizi 3 for 3 in the first blood category. No surprises there.
It takes 5 seconds to plant the bomb and 7.5 to defuse it. So these players, immaculate timing when it comes to checking those bombs. They plant them in positions easily identifiable on the defense. It's all very well rehearsed play right now from both our teams here in the search.
And once again, this B bomb site has just been left open. You see they're actually trying to push it through the middle of the map, but it is a BZ that is always in the mix that you're having to deal with. So bomb site just a little bit open, and finally Standy's able to win it and shut him down. How do Faze handle around when they don't have that guaranteed first blood?
Might be enough to turn the tide. Simp now trying to get the bomb down. And he should just about do that. No one's going to be there to check this for a minute. Scraps on the back line. That one planted. You're heavily down in numbers. What was that? And another set of kills, 2v2. The tides have turned, but it's Ultra getting drowned out.
We are witnessing a breakdown in this round. Insight trying to hunt. He's got the dead silence active in the vast step for the job, but doesn't have the gunny. What a round from Sim. In a 2v4, no hesitation, plants the bomb, doesn't even pop that silence, just start making moves and guns everybody. Maybe Sim got a call out there in that moment to players coming up behind them, but either way, ridiculous stuff. And if you're Ultra, I think you're now, at this point, definitely feeling the pressure. You finally get a first blood, you get the follow-up for the second. And you got Scrap, 1-4, CleanX, 0-4, still sitting on the donut, down 3-1. I mean, this is Atlanta Faze. This is like the typical of what we're used to seeing from this team. They're looking like bullies.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous 2v4. It's 5 spree. Insight on the slow peak. Abizi, someone gets 2. Slasher joins him, and there we go. What a round, Faze! Blink and you'll miss it.
I mean, look, that was the fastest round of S&D I think we may have had this year. Abizi is dealing with tech issues, but the reads that he has for the first bloods are perfect. Ultra tried to make a move out of the bottom hallway or bottom bathrooms, and they just ran straight into the blender. And honestly, if you're Ultra, I don't even know what you do. You try to make a play, you get bullied, you have Insight connecting on every snipe, it does not matter. Atlanta Faze have been able to do whatever they want working that B bomb site. I see no reason for them to switch anything up.
Yeah, we need a real strong morale shift now for Toronto Ultra. Something big's got to happen, and it's got to happen soon. Great work out, CleanX. A nice first blood.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that's a massive win from Abizi. The trade are going to be there. Selling from up high now. Last 2 remaining members of Atlanta Faze now shuffling to get into the battle. Now it's on Scrap and Insight to try to turn this one around. 5-1, too hard to come back from.
And you have that like opening battle, and now everything's going to be slowed down and grinded to a halt. Slasher, actually, this might be bait. He popped the dead silence. He's going to feel free to make moves, but crosses right in front, bang with the sniper in a 1v2 for Cell. Only has information on one.
Here he goes. Ooh!
There he goes.
Insight landing the final 2 kills there. Jamie Craven, nerves of steel. Makes his professional debut in the Cold War year. Wins a major. And now, 10-4 against Faze.
And honestly, I'd say for Ultra, maybe instead of trying to make an aggressive play, just give Insight time to work. Every single snipe has been connecting. Man has 10 kills in 6 rounds. Let him play for picks, take things slow, and let him get that information. If Insight has the hot hand, play around it.
Is this the beginning of the comeback right now for Toronto Ultra? Sorely needed. 10-4 once again for... Oh my god! It's a 2-piece for Abizi right off the rip. Unbelievable. Scrappy answers back though. Oh, Abizi. Are you about to get kill number 3 in the round? He's waiting so patiently for it.
Yeah, he's also waiting for his teammates on the bait, like towards the back line. And as soon as they get in position, that's when he starts to make his move. But on just a positioning front, Atlanta Faze, you have PD control. I mean, Ultra haven't even picked up the bomb yet. This is looking near hopeless.
You got it all right now. 50 seconds. Oh, we didn't see Insight whatsoever in the back line there. So Insight's still safe and sound for a moment. Scrappy though. No, there's kill number 3. Insight does land it. Now the 1v2. 40 seconds on the clock.
You have to know bomb's down for Atlanta. There's no reason to pick anything. You get the double kill on the cross. You know the bomb's going to be there. You just don't ever chow Insight. Don't peek anything.
He's hitting these shots. He saw Simply inside the bathroom. Here comes the reposition now. Clock's ticking. Pressure is on. Simp, the stun check there. Insight, I love this timing, but he's not going to have too much success. The pistol in hand, no! Slasher reads it, Slasher pressures it, map point, Atlanta Faze.
I feel like Abizi is the Terminator, where he just has 17,000 tricks in the back pocket of how he wants to get the first blood. He does it with the TAC 56, he does it with the Vastnest, he does it with the Semtexes as well. Literally a new trick every single round. Abizi just too efficient in search and destroy. Yeah, we talked about how they've lost a little bit of that air of dominance. If Abizi's playing like this, Atlanta Faze is gonna get it back.
Yeah, this is that air. This is the dominance right now. Ultra, time to go huge, 5-2. One more all you need for Faze, and you march on towards the control with a massive lead. Here we go.
He's just doing whatever he wants. Hop, skipping, and jump right out to B-bomb site. Ultra consistently been putting the pressure on mid, and look at how Atlanta respond. They pick him apart. Scrap and Pleenex keep making the exact same play, and Faze just read it. 4 versus 2 for the game.
Here we go. Insight has been a superstar for his squad. 2 players directly beneath him. He's not got a whole lot to work with here, and you know Faze are going to make this read. They've got the numbers. There's the time. It now all comes down to Insight. Last man here, and Sim's got the read. And truly, easy AM. They're in the search.
Sucking the life out of Ultra, and maybe sucking the life out of the crowd. A solid, respectable game number 1 on the hard point, and then...
So far, I mean, this is a much more hot-headed roster. Time to get things going. Time to get that kettle to boil, because here in Hotel, it is not going to be an easy run against Faze. Let's get it.
And Ultra on the offensive round to kick things off. Nice little spread across the map as well. Definitely leaning towards A and control the middle of the map if you want it. Standy, though, maybe an opportunity to play with this B zone. He gets a kill here, and hey, if you connect, make a play towards B. But instead, it is just a nice little spread. Scraps is going to drag all this pressure towards the B side, but that's just to make sure A falls nice and easy. Ultra keeping things controlled.
We say nice and easy, but you've still got Slasher who's going to make his way forward soon. Reinforcements getting cut to pieces right now for Faze. Ultra 1 tick down, 1 segment gone at A. You're going to slowly but surely get the rest of it done. Kleenex opens up another lane, so good stuff now. Stellium, though, low left-hand side of the minimap. Oh my god, big influence on the spawns there. You should get the second on A. The third yet to be seen.
And again, a perfect record on this map for Atlanta Faze, and you can kind of see why. They always set up the conveyor belt. They don't want to start defending A until they get a couple of kills, and then they might pounce on it. But you see number 4 in the minimap, there will always be someone for Atlanta inside a bedroom on defense, while everyone else gets to have fun over towards A. But again, Stellium was able to open up with a couple of kills, and all this is going to do is just slow Toronto down. They should be able to get A nice and secure in this moment and open up the top side of the map, but that's all just the starting step. They still have to worry about bedroom.
Yeah, nice controlled effort there from Toronto Ultra to get rid of A. Standing now, checks it, gets it. Stellium's going to be taken out of the action for now. Sim making his way upstairs. Standy on a force spree. Good work out of him. Over towards B we now goes. A slow and steady capture. You have to clear out top side of bedroom though. That's the power position. That's what Standy's looking for.
And it's only 1 man on the point, so Slasher doesn't even feel obligated to fly out in these moments, but he's making a move while Standy is going to be dealing with the pressure on the guys coming off spawn. And it looks like Faze winning every single gunfight. Slasher finally gets cleaned up, but it's Insight last man standing. And again, that conveyor belt, Atlanta Faze right back to trying to put that pressure right over towards bedroom.
They are fortifying the B position right now. Insight, it's a protracted gunfight here against Stellium and Abizi. They are still down towards the bottom of the site. Trophies are down. That's going to eat anything thrown at them. No lethals, no tacticals. It's going to be only gunfights from here on out. Stellium Still holding it down, Chance, and so far, it's a very, very methodical approach from Ultra.
Yeah, Selim, the unkillable. He will live in this spot, feed the intel to his teammates, and Atlanta Faze down on 2 lives have just slowed the pace down. They're on Ultra trying to set up the play, but they only get a trade for the first moment. CleanX with the nice one, though. That actually opens things up. And if CleanX gets this one out of Faze, well, maybe there's hope, but now with Faze, the man behind enemy lines with the dead silence. Good luck trying to stop him.
Yep, 45 seconds on the clock. A productive round for both teams, though. You've got 9 lives now for Faze on defense, 10 for Ultra on O.
And he is just keeping this pace. I mean, all these white arrows have just spent so much time looking for him, and a couple shots and tags coming through, but he just gets to dance around, reposition, and pick a new spot to attack from. Ultra unable to even touch this point. And now it's a moment where it is a last-ditch effort. They're just going to have to fly.
Got to find a kill somewhere. Slasher makes it harder. Standy Cell trades. This is good work again. Abizi still on the roam. 4 spree for him. Looking to get at least 1 more. Clock ticking. Final few seconds. Sim's going to get another one. I don't think this is going to happen right now. Ultra have just been suffocated here on offense. Trying to catch these kills out. Is it enough? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're on it. CleanX drop though. Final seconds. No. Sim. Good timing. Right place. Right time. Wins the round for Faze.
I mean, that's the name of the game, man. Slasher was putting in the work early on in the exact same spot, and then if you had a heat map of Abizi in those final 45 seconds, up top, down low, in the back, going on flanks, just impossible to root out, and you're never gonna have success capturing that B zone when someone's in the back. And Atlanta Faze, again, perfect record on this map. This is where they're at their finest, and even with those small windows of opportunity for Ultra, you get past the front line. Well, you got Simp in the back, so it's just non-stop the onslaught. Faze bring on Hotel.
3-1 split. Classic moves from Faze, whether it's search and destroy or after a moment control. Inside on the other side of the doors, here comes Sim. He's going to be feeling the pressure. Short moments, we're going to see the stack up on A. Great timing from inside. He's going to get that one. Numbers now starting to thin out towards the bottom side of the map for Faze. Good work out of Cell. You're still keeping the A capture alive.
Yeah, Selim always going to have an annoying spot to deal with, this time behind a plant. Always insanely difficult to kill, and looks like the stuns are out just for the intel. You know players are coming on the flank, but a 2-man stack on the point for the moment. Faze doing a pretty solid job, keeping things nice and slow. That slow A capture nearly there, 2 ticks through. I think Toronto do want to try to give a last-ditch effort on the Swarm. Maybe just trying to set up and keep the kills contained.
You've got to get going now, though. Running out of time. Scrap loses again to the 2 Abizi. That is going to be A. Nearly. No, not done yet. That's a massive win there from Standy. Now able to drain that segment.
And Atlanta Faze are going to have no idea that Inside is here because they all just spawned on top of them. So they're going to think that their flank is actually clear. And little do they know that that is not the case. So we'll test out the awareness or maybe test out the gun skill of Insight. 3-2 piece right there. Atlanta Faze, never going to expect it.
Backs right on up. Lovely map control right now for Toronto Ultra here on the defensive round. Here comes CleanX to reinforce. And again, you've drained that first segment A slow enough, but you haven't quite finished it. So now Faze back on it towards the A side. They're going to capture that. 1 minute 50 on the clock.
See if any of these players on Atlanta actually wrap back and try to clear out bedroom. I know Abizi's definitely thinking about it, while his teammates trying to work their way past arches. Everybody in Atlanta stuck on the same side. They're ready for the gunfights on the flank, but again, it looks like Atlanta tripling up, trying to work through the spawn of Ultra, and Abizi's been left alone.
Slow and steady. 3-man hit through the back line now. Standy is about to run into a whole heap of trouble. Bit of a jump scare for some. Faze now combing their way through the back line of the Hotel. Scrappy's up next. He's got a couple of big fights to win. Oh no, that's a big one. Sim gets it. Now they're in.
Yeah, they are in fact shooting back in. Selling maybe back in his home. Him and Slasher, the 2 ARs in the spawn of Ultra, trying to set up the crosses, but you got CleanX behind enemy lines, and I think Faze maybe a little bit of spawn killing before they can clear out this bedroom.
So the daddy inside once again. He's going to go absolutely huge for the squad. Abizi reads it, guns him down. You're running out of numbers. CleanX last man left alive for now. Buy some time. Let the reinforcements get there. 3-man stack now for Faze. The 4th is on its way. This is typical Faze. 2 segments down. The pressure now on. Gotta get moving. CleanX gotta fly. Send it. Done. Faze capture both zones.
And Toronto, I'd be shaking my head too. What are they doing? Too slow on the approach, and CleanX flies out. They got the kills. 2 of these players fell out of the hill, but no one actually touched the point to stop it. And just behind, I'd be smirking too if I'm one of the tears, because I mean, that is not a moment where Ultra ordinarily going to make that small little mishap, but And they're down 2-0 in the series. They're down 2-0 in round count. Celium in his happy place, man, 12-7.
Jeez.
Atlanta Faze at this point seemingly can do no wrong.
What seemed to be on paper a very close series, in reality, to quote the Mad Titan himself, reality is often disappointing. Faze are running the show. Big wins off the rip for the Terrors, a pair of them now. Slow capture towards A here for Ultra. Slasher getting involved. Clinics on the back line now, trying to keep the defense up. And Cinder's made his way in the kitchen, done. Should be able to get the first segment soon. Ultra still alive here on the offensive round.
Yeah, nice and contained. I'd say last go around when Ultra on the attack did a nice job of just building up a life advantage and not quite able to make use out of it. And now a nice little standoff between Kleenex and Celium.
Jesus.
Not the right gun for the job, and now he's got both. Celium has almost whatever he wants except for his life. But that A zone should be going through. Add a minute to the clock. And Ultra right now, it's the battle for bedroom in my mind. That's where all the action is going to be. It's Slasher, the first one there, and he's taken care of. So this is the first time where Ultra really had pressure on the map.
This is an opportunity. And you saw how quickly Faze captured the point last time with that 3-man stack. And here we go. Shoes on the other foot now. Lock it down, Ultra. Try to get a trophy or two in there, but there's none to be found just yet. So Stanley's going to eat a nade or two. Now the trophies are in place. Now you're getting things going, Ultra. First segment done. 2-man stack. We're getting it done, boys. It's not over yet, but here comes Faze flying in. Stanley with 2. Scrappy with 3. Cell, last man left alive. And this should be round. We're not out of the woods just yet.
Not at all, and finally Ultra able to get the setup, and they made that one quick. Again, the most important gunfights on the map always taking place in bedroom, at least after that A zone gets captured. Slash was the only man there, and Ultra sent 2 this time to actually go clear him out, and you see how quickly the rounds can go as soon as you actually have that pressure. So Ultra, a little bit of life, a little bit of fight, but still a long way to go.
It's a little bit pensive still. They're still a little nervy. Faze. The smirks are gone for now, strictly business. But here we go. Another offensive round for Faze. We saw how quick and easily decisive it can be once you get those 3 kills down. They're not going to go for a cheesy B hit. A lot of presence towards mid. This time it's Standy with the first blood.
And nice little opener right there. And I think Faze honestly might be feeling the pressure. You got a couple players just chilling around the catwalk, but no aggression for the moment for the swing. They're just playing for the kills toward mid, but they're making the moves. They're trying to come through bedroom. This is like a delayed B zone hit. They might be making it work.
Oh, they're in. That's massive. 3-man stack once again for Faze. Scrappy, you are about to be absolutely set fire to.
Oh, look at this.
Can you get any pressure on that point? Can you get in there at all? Get a gun up at the very least. Kleenex has found a window. Kleenex finds the window, gets 2. Still alive, though. The point's still capped. There it is, done. Over towards A now. Atlanta Faze are looking at the win.
Dude, what a play to just work the middle of the map like that and just let the round fall in your lap. I mean, now you get a 2 minutes to work with just to capture A. They'll be spawning close this entire time. Ultra now have to do something incredibly difficult. Defend this A zone to perfection. Decent little start, couple trades coming through, but right now through this hallway, Atlanta Faze, they're setting up the pinch.
Oh, here comes the pinch. Here in the restaurant, though, big win. Inside Scrap, hold it down. Nice kills. A BZ now through the back. Sneaky, but not enough. Scrap was a big one. Over to Sim. As this has been a good holdout of Ultra so far. A, the easier point to capture.
And for the moment, they are spawning Atlanta out. So this is one of those situations where you buy yourself an extra 20 seconds. But if any of those players in kitchen fall, the close spawns come through, and you have to be very quick. Atlanta, a minute to work with.
Using lethals and tacticals to make your way forward, check those corners in this Phase. A very, very sensible approach. Exchange of shots. Testing the waters. Once again, here come Faze. Kleenex the first man to drop. Numbers now through the backline. They've got the corridor control now. It's a matter of time before they manage to hit the actual tables. Scrap still holding it down. Scrap done. You've still got at least 1 man alive with the point that's standing. Now he and Abizi dancing around this one. There's a big win. Ultra hold it down again.
Yeah, but now you get at least a kitchen spawn for Slasher. This is the guy that needs to stay alive and wait for his teammates to go for the flank. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. And Slasher again, that's why he's being patient. His teammates getting kills on the flank. This is it.
Here comes the hit. Timing's going to be great for the Slasher. Damage dealt. Surely the counter-attack now from Ultra. Sims managed to get on the point, stops the clock. 19.5. Big 3-piece there for Ultra. Last man Slasher still. Here comes Standy. And they stay alive once again. Final 10.
Dude, Standy goes mental on the 5 spree towards the end, and now it is just a full sprint to try to get to this A zone. And not a good start there for Kleenex here. Too many things through the hallways Atlanta, but not enough time in Ultra. Take care of business by the A zone. 2 rounds in a row, making the best of a bad situation. Into a round 5 we go.
Round 5. True signs of life right now from Ultra, but is it too little, too late? The final round to decide it here on Hotel. This is match point Atlanta Faze. This is simply to force the Hydro hard point for Ultra.
Again, Hydro, where Atlanta Faze 0-2. It's not like they haven't talked it over, but certainly a map they have struggled on the most in that game mode. So if you pull this one off, get that ball rolling, you simply never know. And Ultra, they have made reverse sweeps before in this very tournament. Atlanta Faze on the attack for the final round.
Street style for Standy. They've got defense. Uh-oh, inside. Oh, that's awkward. At the very least now, you're going to get Faze over towards A.
And you see how much Ultra just don't want to have to be in the same situation as last time defending A. They said, that is fine. We will play things as safe as possible. And Standy may be looking for a freebie, but it is being watched. And hey, he's going to get it. That's number 7. That's the annoyance over towards the A zone. But Faze, they've swung around the map. The pressure's now on B.
Got 2 players in B right now. It's going to be a fast cap. First segment on its way out. Inside, got to go, mate. Get in there, son. First kill goes his way. Simp now on the immediate challenge. Nades are good. 3 big kills. Scrappy, once again, it's all on you here over by B. Buy time. Get the kills. Gets at least 1. That's good enough for now. You've still got 2 segments gone on B.
And surely not. It's going to happen again. It's Toronto put themselves in a bad situation again. The adjustment I am making if I'm Atlanta Faze, ignore the flank. Stop working on that. You have to clear out kitchen and start getting those close spawns. So I think these players off a respawn, like, you need to make sure you get that section of the map clear. But for the moment, it is the full spread. Atlanta trying to do it in the exact same way.
Exact same situation. This time round, though, 25 lives for Atlanta Faze to attack from the rear. Here we go, Standy. Opening hit, nice. The turn and burn. Able to get it? No. The damage there, though, dealt. Slasher got a tag in at the very least, so Insight now making his way forward. On the way we go, Slasher. With a tag, the damage is there. He's keeping the pin down. Massive work out of Ultra. Clean restaurant.
And that's the thing, man. If you're going on these full flanks, then you have to worry about getting shot in the back on top of the players inside a kitchen. If you don't clear out that top side, you are never going to have a fun time. And even if you try to flank, Scrap, ooh, bad timing there. He was ready for it, but hey, they can hear each other, but Cell takes him down, but it's just it's deja vu all over again. Atlanta Faze, they're just trying to punch through this brick wall.
They're trying to get in, but Insight and Scrap, they're on point. Massive work. Insight now, immediate tactical retreat towards that restaurant, the kitchen side now. Flasher, check your corners. Doesn't get it done. Insight holds it down in the back once again. Simps the next man in. Here comes a BZ and Cell. They are punching through the back line of the kitchen, and so far, so good. Can they stay alive here? This is step 1 of a 2-step program.
And as soon as you get these trades, though, again, maybe the close spawns will start coming through. It looks like Simp gonna spawn out, but eventually it'll happen. But now you're getting flanked standing behind the mole and Scrap killing it before they get there. Ultra from down 0-3. They are making this work.
It's not over yet. 35 seconds left for Ultra here on the defensive round. You got 1 good shot of this phase. Here they come. I think he stuck him. He stuck him! Celium explodes. We're run out of time. 20 seconds. CleanX is dancing. The pressure is on. Now's the time not to make a mistake, and he doesn't. Gets at least 1. Simp's got his way in through the back, though. Celium now is well on point. You've stopped the clock. CleanX has got to win this fight, and he does. Can you clean Simp off the point, though? That's the question. Yes, they do. Slasher from the back. It is done. 10 seconds left. It is over. The reverse sweep on control is there. Toronto, stay alive.
Well, Miles, we have ourselves a series down 2-0 and Ultra making it work. Clinical rounds on defense, and maybe the call from Scrappy has been answered. Atlanta Faze starting to shoot back, but they made the adjustments. And they are the first team.
Red in the face. Here we go.
You have Atlanta Faze spawning on the preferred side of the map, at least for the right side spawns later on. So the opening break, if Atlanta Faze get it, they will run the score up, but good coordination just to slow that down straight off the rip. And Scrap has found his nice little corner. Unfortunately, no one really watching the middle of the map there for Toronto. So it'll just be trades back and forth as our first swimmer of the day.
Ooh,
his way through the water.
Hold it. That was a sweet win. Standing out here to clean up this players by Dome. Again, Lovely mid-map control now from Ultra. Stanley starting to light things up, getting things going. Good coverage there from Faze coming up. I think for now, the objective for Toronto Ultra is not just hardpoint time in the middle, but getting towards that right-hand side of the map. You want to swap spots for Faze now.
And I think you see Inside actually taking things a little bit slow. They're happy to take those final 20 seconds and just build themselves a little bit of a lead. No reason to rush this, and I think Inside knows if you take the long water route, that is going to get red. Maybe take the approach and just be that true post-up main AR. Him versus Slasher on the back line is... Danny, maybe.
Uh-oh.
That's a loud sound to make. I know it's called dead silence, but no, it works out.
Oh,
He's gotten through.
He makes a bit of a splash, but it's only on the jump. You make the noise, so he sneaks in. Stanley gets two. The backline busts wide open. Faze spawning out.
I mean, this is as good as it gets. You got Stanley making the plays. First route man to get paid to this one. The P2 instantly broken down in Atlanta. Faze already feeling the pressure of the extra routes that you have to watch. Trying to bully their way through the front, though. CleanX is calling out 3.
Bullies they are. Can't get that one done, though. Big wins there from Standy as well. Scrap on a 4 spree right now. Sims managed to get real close. Insight's giving the next man up, selling him there. This is a fantastic hold from Ultra.
And one little play like that from Standy, and just a massive lead that you're able to develop. And even on that rotation, Scraps pulled out the Vastnev, and he's working his way around back. He guns up easy down.
Now that's a massive win.
And that's just the start of it too, though, right? Because it's not like he's getting the back spawn, so you got to win a couple more of these gunfights. Him versus Abizi again.
I don't think he minds too much. 6 spree right now. Teammates making their way forward. He's got streaks to possibly clean this one out. What a snap. Simp, though, 76 HP. Backline still covered. Eyes to the front. That's where Ultra are coming from now. And honestly, I mean, who's that? Celium? He's sitting on the inside here. Sniffed out, taken care of. Pressure's on. Pressure's on. Ultra have got numbers on the inside.
Oh, they're being methodical too. Standy flies in just for the trades, but that's opening things up for his teammates. Inside the hill, though, it is nothing but TAC 56s showing up in the feed. Scrap last man standing, almost assuredly going to fall. There you see the trades, and I just love that work out of Atlanta. How many people just pulled out a TAC just for this very hill, and shows off a little bit of the reason why. Clinical towards the end. Atlanta Faze get the bounce back hill that they needed. Sell the swimmer. Trying to go all the way around. I don't know exactly how good Standy's vision is, but you pop up at the right time. He gets the kill.
The deeper you swim, the greater your depth. It's harder to see those players. This is exactly what Celium's going for, and now he's inside. Scrap's got no idea. This is not a dead silence play. This is as loud as you like, but he's in. That's a big bit of work there as you clean them up. Last man alive now is Insight for Ultra, and if he doesn't do something about this, Faze is going to get the bike.
Yeah, Insight just trying to stay alive, but he is being hunted. Might be in the middle of actually making the play.
There he is.
Finally sees him, and it'd be nice if you shoot him. There you go, take him down, and nice little break there from Atlanta Faze. Celium on the 5, one more kill. Gets that precision.
CleanX finds 2 in the feed. 20 seconds to be had here on Old, and Celium's the last man here. Spawn's not good, though. Faze don't get out of the Old side of the hard point. Sim's going to be the man top left. I don't think anyone's going to be spawning near him, so for now, Scrap can deal with him. Oh, sneaky Sim. He's in.
Gone down, though. Nice feed there by Standy. What a way to hold that tight angle. I think Standy might have been looking at the closer water route, but able to see everything, and Celium maybe the man to move in with Slasher. They're just having to bully their way through the front. Insight does get traded. Celium does have the streaks on top of the fact that Dead Silence pop, Vastnev in hand, trying to make the moves to the point.
Bit of an awkward choke point to be had here, though. I think Standy's now going to try to hit this one. Slasher's got the front doors covered. Great teamwork here out of Faze. They've got themselves in. They've got themselves the lead. Can Ultra get the break from behind?
You see Celium Motormouth as well. I think he actually spotted the player on the crossover towards that old bomb side. And now it's the swarm on the hill. Simp trying to look every direction. The contestant side is good enough. The both spawns pan out for Ultra. Maybe get that final 20. Obviously, though, Faze spawning nearby as well. Effectively a tied-up game is what we saw. The biggest moment of mistake for Atlanta, it was the P2 hill that Standy was able to break down, but other than that, has been nothing but back and forth.
Yeah, great work here from Faze. Going to take that time. Not the most special lead, but we go back now to the first hard point of the set, and the shoes on the other foot now Faze. They have to now break the right-hand side, and that's exactly what the majority of the team's looking to do.
I mean, you're just taking routes all over the map, right? Abizi's in the water, Cella's in the water, and Slasher all the way in the back. I think Ultra right now, they're just going to be desperate to actually get this time because they are going to lose these spawns. Scrap now privy to the game, and looking for the kills to actually try to get the time. He's able to pick up 2, but Atlanta do the hard part. They get the flip, they get the hill time, and right back in control of this game.
Kleenex is going to try and do that exact same thing. Across the map, he's going to swim. Meanwhile, Faze picking up hardpoint time, starting to build that lead up forward. Insight's going to hit. Oh, there it is. Great work out of Faze. They retain control here. So tough for Ultra to get anywhere near this point and the new one. That's a big investment from Scrap with 15 left.
Yeah, this is just brutal read though, right? I mean, Atlanta Faze, 2 scattered across the map. Doesn't matter if Celium's gonna fall, he's gonna spawn right back up and new, and Ultra just so far away from this new hard point.
Yep, no streaks left now for Toronto Ultra. We're gonna see them now try and make the break. Now let's go for a quick listen in. Toronto Ultra.
What you want? Close right mid, close right bridge.
I want still bridge, I think.
Bridge on me, weak.
Dead dome as well. One more dome.
One guy's pushed out right, another one was pushed out right. Top dome needed, weak.
Right, close. Close out.
Is anything
He's in out. He has to be out.
Has to be out.
L laying down. L laying down. They're pushing out.
Pinch.
L and dome.
L and low dome. On hill and low dome.
Okay.
Low dome and L. He's L off angle. Low dome dead. You got hill.
Dead.
Nice.
I see L.
He's backside hill, backside hill.
Back
hill, weak. Dropping kills,
Close right, one back inside hill.
Weak for
Nated,
hill.
bro. Nated. Can't shot it. Just 2 there, Eli.
Go back hill, dead. Go back hill, dead. Back hill, let's go.
Weird, bro.
You might shot me.
So, I got that. I'm playing right.
I'm playing out bridge. Nice, 4. They spawning there? Yeah, they're spawning
One's in the water. One's in the water already.
Okay.
One by ruins as well.
Deep right,
Cheer the back hold. He's
They're going water.
front.
Just make sure to hold, bro.
He's a big fuck.
The call comes of Toronto Ultra now trying to mount the comeback. They've got control of the new hard point. What will Faze do? Now, time to dive to the other side. Listen in with Faze.
He's stunned under pipes unless I stunned you. He's laying down front door, laying down front door. I see nothing.
Dead front.
I'm in the back runner flip.
I'm out of waiting. Out of chart. Okay, native.
Outer hill, he's outer pipes.
Pipes.
He's outer, dead. Nice. That's good.
One more top.
He put. He's top. Jumped out of pipe. Nice. Give that time.
I got
Close command, guys. Give me kills.
I'm
spawn green, close on, guys.
He's bottom. He shot.
Oh, he's one on money. He's bottom stuff. Alright, get time. I'll be one top. Calm the calm stuff. Push out. I'm looking at my top. Go dome together. Top. Go dome. Yeah, I hear you.
Anyone okay? I'll shoot you.
Mid hut. They're inside mid hut standing.
I'm on a row.
Or Scrappy.
I don't see him. I'm with you.
He's still
200 points now across for Atlanta Faze chance. And again, a little more pep in their step in the comms.
Yeah, Slasher might not like it, but right now he is having a good time, and you even got the precision to help you break this hill down. A lot of pressure in the back from Ultra, but the pressure on the hill no longer existent. And he's able to get 2, because why not? Funnily enough, that is a deep pocket of a corner. Insight has just found himself in. They're trying to check everything, but Insight, the trigger discipline is there, trying to set himself up for 2, and Insight trying to make the plays. You dodge the precision, and they are holding on for dear life.
A magnificent timing there from Insight. 16 to 12 for him, trying to battle back into this one, but it is dire straits right now for Toronto Ultra. Faze on the approach. Scrap, check your corners, lad. Doesn't get anyone going through ruins. 15 seconds remaining here. Back over to the generator as we go.
And Ultra just trying to be those Sultans of swing, because they got to work their way over towards this next hill. And it's such a tough spot, but it is a situation. If you somehow get this break and do it in the first 10 to 15 seconds, you can still win this game. This hill is about to be brutal.
Here we go. Big break needed now for Toronto Ultra. Try to find your way through the front. Abeezy's got mid-map covered. It's so hard to cross this. Kleenex with a quick dip. You've still got hard point time going out for Faze. It's 30 for the win.
You don't even have time to swim in this moment. I mean, they're taking long routes, but Faze is just soaking up all of this time. They're going to be pruny by the time you actually chow this hill.
He's still going to get through the back. Oh, God, Abeezy, massive two-piece. Over to the hill he now goes. That is a ridiculous string of kills, and it may be it. Standy waiting on the outside, looking to make the hit now. Anyone there to stop him? No, it's a done deal. 25 remaining. It's 10 seconds for the win. Faze are about to get to 3-1. Last hit, Ultra. Scrappy through the front, looking for anyone through the side doors. It is a watertight defense on Hydro.